Hello, welcome back. What great music, I love it. This is excuse me. This battle is against Holly. Great intro from Washington in the USA. I lead with the standard sort of fake out and tailwind lead there. She has a Whimsicott, which I'm not looking forward to. I hate these things, and I did kind of panic about it in this match as well. I didn't play well around it at all. So last episode I mentioned about mistakes. I think this is a match where you start to see a lot of errors. But it's worth it for the end of the match, so stick around. So 2 megas straight away in this match. I think Suicune can pretty much handle what he's gonna do. Protect from Whimsicott, not send up the Tailwind or anything, which is an interesting shout. I did try and just kind of do as much damage to it as possible there as well. See, I think, yeah, I remember something that I saw once, which is that you should really try and play around these sorts of annoying Pokemon rather than trying to deal with them, which is a mistake I made there. But Suicune could just get rid of Salamence straight away there, thanks to the recoil on the double edge. And the return. No, the return went into Whimsicott. I'm not even paying attention. Milotic comes in. Did I bring Arcanine on this one? Yes, I did bring Arcanine on this one, even though there's a likely to be a competitive Milotic. I thought it was worth it because of the Salamence and the various intimidating burns and so forth. Return does a lot of damage to Milotic though. It does have a Citrus Berry, and they have their own Tailwind. I didn't manage to set one up on the last turn. So next turn, we get a Scold. So he was going for the knockout. Be pretty simple. I was willing to sacrifice Kangaskhan there though. And another Ice Beam from there we go. I mean, yeah, is it bulky or is it lack of offense on my Suicune? I can't really say. I mean, my Suicune isn't the most offensive, so it's probably more of that. I was fine to let Kangaskhan be knocked out because I knew I had Ferrothorn there. I was ready to switch into that if need be, which, you know, can handle Milotic fairly well. Recover, that is annoying though. I do get my own Tailwind up, which means that I can now match her Tailwind, and once it runs out, I'll have my own going for a couple of turns then. Big old Power Whip, doesn't knock it out, decent amount of damage, but not enough. So the next turn sees a Protect, and the Giga Drain. Giga Drain not going to knock out Suicune, but it's going to do a lot of damage actually. And my own Power Whip from Ferrothorn is just going to... No, Citrus Berry of course. I assume I went for a Power Whip for this turn, but it's just going to do nothing. Yeah. So that Whimsicott hanging in there, and another Giga Drain is just enough to knock me out, which is what I was banking on not happening. So that Whimsicott is bloody annoying. As I said, I'm really not dealing with it very well. Scold from Milotic. We don't want a burn here, and we don't get one. So there's another Power Whip, but... Oh no, sorry, I thought it was a full health. I was thinking of the Whimsicott a couple of turns ago. That takes care of the Milotic. So I mean, we're doing alright here. I've got my Arcanine in the back. I never needed it to deal with the physical threats in the end, but she brings in her own Arcanine. So this is where things get interesting. We both have a fire and a grass type. We're both at -1 attack. And so is Ferrothorn, of course, now. Doesn't affect the Whimsicott at all. Another Tailwind, because of course now I can't set up my own, can I? Flare Blitz into Whimsicott will knock it out, even though I'm at -1 attack, because Whimsicott's not that great. And Arcanine's Flare Blitz, even with 0 attack investment, does a lot of damage. I mean, it's 120 power. You can't underestimate that. It does do a lot of damage. A Heat Wave from her Arcanine, which shows that it's a special one. Jose Mourinho. Obviously going to knock out Ferrothorn. But it means the Intimidate did nothing to her, whereas it did something to me. Which means I'm in a bit of a predicament here, because it's just Arcanine v Arcanine. I'm at -1 and she's using physical special moves, but she can't do anything to me, and I have leftovers of Morning Sun. So, I mean, I didn't forfeit here straight away, even though I was at -1, because I wanted to see what happened. I thought I can recover back up to full HP. There we go. And yeah, we'll kind of see what happens here. Goes for the Snarl the next turn. I guess just kind of seeing which one does more damage. My special attack goes down, but I'm not really going to care about that. So this was my kind of turn to see, right, should I forfeit or not? didn't do a very lot of damage, did it? I mean, she's got Rocky Helmet there, and I get the recoil damage, so I'm taking more damage than her, but I have leftovers and Morning Sun, so as soon as I'm down at half HP, I can just recover again. And so I mean, I nearly forfeited a couple of times because I was thinking, oh, I'm just losing it, and yeah. But I thought, no, I may as well keep going until I run out of PP. I'm playing this game to win it. I'm not just going to give it up. It's not like I've guaranteed to have lost. And now, it looks like I'm in a bad position here. But next turn I can just Morning Sun again, and I am slowly whittling her down. It's interesting because I think I would have run out of. I've only got 5 PP in Morning Sun. I haven't used any PP ups or anything, so. I mean, it's entirely possible that I could run out of PP here. And again, I'm back up at full HP. So, in reality, I'm slowly whittling her down, even though I'm doing more damage to myself. It's a kind of an odd position to be in. I go for it again, and of course, at this stage, I'm hoping for a crit. Desperately hoping for a crit. I can't burn it. Helping Hand's no use, so this is all I can do. And this is all she can do. I mean, if I run out of Morning Sun PP and I haven't critical hat with the Flare Blitz, then I would forfeit. But at this stage I do get the crit, and that is massive. That's so big because it ignores the attack drop as well. And this means now suddenly this is a real possibility to win. I'm not just dragging it out for the sake of it now. I can actually genuinely win this. And the Morning Sun comes in, and ooh, I think I haven't been counting. I think I've got 1 or 2 left now after this. So now all Holly can do is just hope for a crit of her own. Although she's not at -1 or anything, so I mean this is just pure power, and she does actually forfeit there, which is interesting. I mean, it was great to win that one, and it goes to show that you shouldn't always forfeit just for the sake of it. But I do wonder, had she carried on, I mean, I was doing a lot of damage to myself with the recoil and the Rocky Helmet. I would have run out of PP with Morning Sun. I do think she may have won. I was still relying on a second crit there. It's almost kind of like she just went, oh, for God's sake, I'll give up. I did, because I didn't think she knew that I only had 5 PP. I would have run out of PP. And in fact, the first thing I'm going to do before I battle again is give that a PP up, a PP max or something. Because, yeah, I was still relying on the chance of another crit, so it was still definitely... I was set to lose that one. I just had to hope for lucky crits, and I did get lucky, and it led to my opponent forfeiting. So that's, you know, luck, the name of the game. Well, it's not, it's Pokemon, but, you know, you get the idea. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that one. See you next time. Bye!